I'll miss the cast, definitely. The cast, just hanging out with them, and especially Dan. Dan's awesome, and it's been great to work with him, but I'll definitely miss the rest of the cast.
We may not get Sam, but we may get a Gibby greeting, and we warmly welcome everyone back to the world's most famous film and television location. If you're an iCarly fan, you've been keeping an eye on the highly anticipated revival, just as we've been keeping an eye on the Paramount Plus project, which is set to premiere this summer. It's just getting better and better, and we can't wait to share the latest news. With Jerry Traynor, Miranda Cosgrove, and Nathan Kress all returning to their roles, we've been waiting to see if any of the other original characters will return. And now it's time for a confetti surprise hit.
You ready there, Gibby?
Sure, whatever.
Jeanette has already stated that she would be unable to attend, but how about Noah Munck? Noah portrayed Gibby, the extremely hilarious, super shirtless good guy. He was such a fan favorite that he was elevated to series regular in season 4, and he almost had his own spin-off show named Gibby after iCarly concluded in 2012.
Who started the booze?
Gibby.
No, I didn't. It was Sam. I will not be a victim.
Sam, you have detention.
I'm used to it.
Gibby's comedic timing and kid-friendly comedy had us in stitches. Noah went on to star in a variety of television series and films after the spin-off was canceled, including Nikki Deuce. Noah quickly got a recurring role as nude Rob Smith in ABC's popular sitcom The Goldbergs, in which he also appeared. Is he, however, likely to feature in the iCarly 2021 reboot? Let's find out.
What are you doing to my locker?
This is my locker.
No, that's your locker.
As Sam and Gibby's fame as performers grew, so did the popularity of the slapstick practical comedy. Sam became more abusive, and he lost his capacity to be the physically amusing figure he had been in the first several seasons. While Gibby became the Violet's objective despite his refusal to take his shirt off, it's worth remembering that, despite being audience favorites, these two disliked the show because of their roles.
Shannon's not so hot.
Yeah, you can find a way better girl than her.
Sure. Where?
Why don't you look right here? I like your moves. Turn the music back up.
So, is Noah Munck's role as Gibby going to be reprised? He has been performing with his family for numerous years and is most recognized for his part as Gibby. His sister's hilarious comedy workshop was the catalyst for his getting into the industry and pushing him into acting. Noah was a sucker for well-known facts. Noah is a big brother. Noah's real-life brother was a cute little guppy. But did you know he's the oldest of 5 siblings? Noah had earned guest positions in The Rules of Engagement at a young age, which sounded like a sold-out show. We're at an American Body Shop together. For him, the year 2007 marked a turning point.
Hey, Gibby. You want to be on iCarly?
Totally. What do I gotta do?
I'll show you.
Gotcha.
Put it in the mouth. Come on, you can do it.
I can't.
Lift it up, Gibby.
I don't
In the
fit
mouth.
that way.
Put your foot in your mouth.
I
Put your foot in
can't.
your mouth.
What exactly is it that makes people's heads spin? During his discussion with the hosts, he was asked if he could ever return for an iCarly analysis. The broadcasters also predicted that it would be 20 years today. Do you believe Netflix will bring iCarly back in 20 years because they want him back? Making a comeback after 9 years off the air, Noah was obviously apprehensive when questioned about iCarly, expressing his thoughts and affinity with the program as well as how he sometimes feels strange about it.
Let's do this!
Gibby will play the overweight strange child whose weight in the mid-2000s comedy added to his humorous appeal. Noah went by the stage name Knox after the program ended and pursued a career in music. He's started a YouTube comedy channel where he makes his own skits and unique stuff. Despite the fact that the humorous fat child type of comedy was fashionable at the time and was well accepted by the young audience, Noah Munck voiced some anger when asked whether he wanted to reprise his part. Noah appeared on the OIC podcast for the first time in 2017, almost 3 years before the iCarly adaptation was approved. Maybe then I'll be able to have a better relationship with it and it'll be like this. Yes, he joked about returning as a very buff Dwayne Johnson type who would be more successful than everyone else, and they all agreed that Gibby was the underdog that Noah looked down on. I don't know, maybe I'll have a better relationship with it then and I'll be like, yeah. He went on to say, I have a weird relationship with it right now. Noah's displeasure with the performance recalls Jeanette McCurdy's embarrassment and rage at Sam Puckett's antics. She expressed her surprise that such an obnoxious figure could be considered a role model for youngsters. When the news of the reconstruction reached Noah, he remained eerily mute about rejoining the cast. As of this date, there has been no official denial or acknowledgement of his position as Gibby. Creators and showrunners announced on social media that they had spoken with Munck. They also assured that if he and Jeanette returned, they would be offered a part. This would very definitely leave their characters with an incomplete story. There were no unusual fatalities or anything of that nature. We're looking forward to seeing how the relaunch turns out. That's all there is to it. During iCarly, Noah shared his point of view. Do you understand why Noah is hesitant to join the cast? How do his statements and his persona of Gibby make you feel as an adult? Do you believe Noah will make a brief cameo in the forthcoming reboot? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this quick iCarly fix, please give us a thumbs up. If you want up-to-date videos from this channel, then subscribe and switch on those notifications. We'll catch you next time.